Yo guys, if you guys are from last stream, hello. I just had some difficulties last stream, guys. Sorry about that.
Some more, and it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Play team.
Now Forbath for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
That's really good. Usually goes.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field. With them losing here in the second quarter, his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball.
Stop self-promoting in here, bro. Please. I don't want to have to kick you. Hey. I'll see you in, bro. Okay.
I said just 4 verts, right?
Fine, go ahead.
One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him.
I won't say any more stuff.
Now Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Now it's Rodgers. They got him in. It's Woods. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers out of the backfield. This is Aaron Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Throwing is Rodgers. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
We got 4.
To throw again, Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Incomplete pass.
Rodgers again now. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Matt Darr now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Okay, get it, Pat Dillon.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on this punt. Adrian Peterson, 30, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Adrian Peterson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers, he gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. It's caught. Jones. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Here's Rodgers to throw. Then he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. So we've hit it. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
We've already had 5 people come in.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Again, Peterson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
If I get a first down on this one,
off the bootleg, Murray. He can run for it, and he will.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Murray rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now a give to Peterson running right. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Adrian Peterson, 31 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
And I put a solo battle for level 100, so
and now Oakland ready to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over one.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Back now in the East Bay. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Rodgers now to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Murray rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers completes it to Fitzgerald. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
There's no, I don't have to do anything.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On the delay, Jones. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his numbers a ball carrier. They've got
a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Adrian Peterson off to the races. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. And now he's going to use his legs. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
15 yards there on the catch and run. Murray going to throw.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Peterson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory.
Oh, we got some XP. We got 1,000 coins. Okay, guys, so this is gonna be the end of the live stream. I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys.